Bernie Sanders still poses a major threat to Hillary's candidacy. After Trump won the Republican nomination and Cruz withdrew, we're accustomed to saying, and many of us are saying, well, the primaries are over now, but they're not. Bernie is still campaigning, still attracting strong support, and in many states winning, posing a real threat to Hillary Clinton. Remember that Bernie, after winning Michigan, had a relatively poor record, losing in New York and Pennsylvania and Maryland and Connecticut, although he won in Rhode Island. But then he bounced back with a major victory in Indiana, carrying the state by more than 6 points. Now, as we've discussed, under the crazy rules of the Democratic Convention, where the delegations are divided by proportional representation, it isn't how many states you win, it's by what margin you win them. So a 6-point victory, for example, in Indiana, which, while it's huge, it's a strong victory in the popular vote, gives Hillary only about 3 less delegates than Bernie. And when you got 200 to make up, that's not very much. But what Bernie is facing is that he may win all of the remaining primaries. He's probably going to win Nebraska, the next one, because he won a lot of the states in that region. He probably is going to win West Virginia because of Hillary's war on coal. He has a very good chance of winning Oregon, which is a pretty liberal state. He's got a good shot in Washington. He has a very good shot in South Dakota. Montana, having won Wyoming and a lot of those western states, he might clean up there too. And New Mexico could go either way. And California could be a major and resounding Bernie Sanders victory. Now, all of this will probably not be enough for him to get enough pledged delegates to defeat Hillary. And it certainly will not be enough to defeat Hillary with all the superdelegates responsible and chosen by no one from voting for Hillary and tipping the balance. But politically, in terms of momentum, and really in terms of the moral outrage of the Bernie Sanders supporters, if Hillary goes into this convention having lost Indiana, West Virginia, Nebraska, Oregon, South Dakota, Montana, New Mexico, Washington State, and California, one after the other, she'll limp into that convention, and Sanders will have a really strong argument to make that he should get the nomination because he really showed strength at the end, and Hillary was just coasting on her victory at the beginning of the race in southern states, which he really has no chance of carrying in November anyway. So this is not over. And the threshold here is not so much can Sanders win or not, but does he come close enough and does he establish enough of a moral case for his candidacy to fuel the outrage of his supporters? And so far, he's doing a pretty good job. Thanks for watching.